Hello, good day everyone. This is Tevs. Welcome back to this channel. This next repair is a 50-inch Samsung Smart LED TV, model UA50RU7100G. Not turning on and no standby light indicator. I will show you how to fix it. If you are interested in electronics and want to learn how to repair TVs and other electronic gadgets, you came to the right channel. So be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video like this. So, let's get started. Some capacitors are bloated. These may be the reason why this TV is not turning on. The TV has no power and no standby light indicator. So let's measure the secondary voltage of the main power supply, despite the fact that it has a bloated capacitor. There is still a voltage, even though it has a bloated capacitor. We can measure the voltage at the cathode of the rectifier diodes, which is the center pin of the diode. No voltage was measured. The main capacitor is not charged. Let's set the multimeter to continuity mode and check for any shorted line. This power MOSFET is not shorted, and this diode is also not shorted. The AC main rectifier is also not shorted. The main fuse is shorted, of course, which means it's okay. The secondary rectifier diodes are also not shorted. The main power supply is not working, so let's remove it and trace the problem. The bloated capacitors are not the main issue. We still measure an output voltage, even though it has a bloated capacitor. Let's hook the test probe to the terminals of the power cord, set the multimeter to continuity mode, and connect the other test probe to the socket terminals of the power supply. The multimeter beeps, means the power cord and the connection going to the socket is good. Now let's test the connections from the socket going to the main rectifier bridge rectifier diode. Its beeps mean the connections are good.
Now let's test the connection of the DC out of the rectifier diode. The positive and negative are not shorted, which is good. The negative is connected to the negative terminal of the main capacitor, which is correct. The positive only ends here. It is supposed to be connected here. I'm very sure that this is a jumper, but there is no connection. As you can see, the label is J. It's a jumper. Let's see the other side. The jumper is hidden under the heatsink. We can just solder a wire to the open jumper, and it will be okay. But let's remove the heatsink and see what happened to the jumper. Let's remove the silicone sealant so we can desolder the heatsink. As you can see, the jumper was cut due to rust. What would be the cause of the rusting of the jumper? The board does not seem to have been exposed to water. The jumper is made of iron. Iron loses electrons, oxidation, while oxygen gains electrons, reduction, in the presence of moisture. Why don't they use copper instead of iron? Copper doesn't rust like iron, but it's expensive. But I don't see other brands using copper for a jumper like this. Let's clear the excess jumper and replace it. Shout out to our newest member. Thanks for being a member of this channel. May you be a member forever. God bless you all. As I said, copper is not going to rust like iron, so we will use copper this time.
Let's solder back the heatsink. Add some thermal paste and screw the diode back. The copper is nearly touching the negative line. Don't worry, I cut it already, but I forgot to film it. Let's place the power board back and try it, and see if it will work.
Let's not yet connect the motherboard. Let's measure the secondary voltage. The voltage is 12.9 volts. The backlight turns on because the motherboard is not yet connected. The power board seems working. Let's connect the motherboard. The TV is working, even though the capacitors are bloated. To complete the repair, let's replace the capacitors. They are 470 microfarads at 25 volts. I don't
don't have new 470 microfarads 25 volts. Let's use a second-hand capacitor. This is a power board from a broken LCD. The TV was new when the LCD broke. I think the capacitors are fresh, not being overused. Let's measure their capacitance. They are above 470 microfarads, which is still good. Let's solder the capacitors.
A few moments later.
The TV is now working great. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from this video. You can support this channel by liking and subscribing. Click the notification bell to stay updated. Once again, this is Tevz. See you again next time. Bye for now.